name is EThekwini, the Acting Managing Director of EThekwini Maritime Cluster. EMC is excited and very proud today to have reached this milestone where we are graduating 19 of our SMMEs who have been part of the Enterprise and Supplier program for the past 3 years. Just a little bit about the cluster before I tell you more about the project. EThekwini Maritime Cluster, basically what we do, we provide a platform for collaborative engagements between the different levels of the government and the maritime community at large. And the idea being to implement the programs of a common interest that supports the growth and improve performance and effectiveness of the maritime sector. Just to touch a little bit about our maritime community, it comprises of the government and some of the departments that we have basically engaged with in different programs. I can mention the Department of Basic Education, Department of Higher Education and Training, Department of Agriculture. I can also mention the SOEs, for instance, the Transnet, who have partnered with us since the formation of the cluster in 2009. And also not forgetting the different maritime industry associations and the general community at large. EMC was formed in 2009 by EThekwini municipality, and our vision is basically to be the knowledge and innovation hub for the South African maritime industry. And if I can just mention some of our programs, which are actually the pillars of the cluster. There's 4 programs that we are currently running as a cluster. One of them is training and skills development, which looks at the development and the supply of critical skills for the maritime industry at large. And then another program is the industry promotion, which looks at promoting the industry, maritime industry, both locally, globally, and also regionally. And the marine manufacturing, which is also another project where we work with the boat builders, ship builders, ship repairers, and the main project that we're currently looking at this program is the development of a boat building park, which we still working on in support of this sector, the boat building sector. And then we have the enterprise and supplier development projects. Basically, this is where we ensure transformation of the maritime industry, which is through the development of SMMEs and also their participation in the maritime value chain. So in 2018, EMC was really honored to have Transnet, TPT to be exact, coming to partner with the cluster and in starting the ESG projects. And at the time when we started, we're actually looking at the SMMEs who are already in business, but not necessarily within the maritime sector, but they were interested in knowing about the opportunities of doing business within the maritime sector. And when we started the project with Transnet, at the time we were looking at the 3 commodities. It was stevedoring, waste management, and also health and safety. And we had 40 SMMEs who started the journey at the time with us. And then through the journey, we were also very pleased to have Transnet allowing us to add the 4th commodity, which was the aquaculture. Aquaculture, one of the people who are going to be sharing their experience and also their journey with the cluster is going to be taking us through that journey regarding that particular project. And today, as we sit here, we have 19 of our SMMEs who have completed the journey and are part of this graduation. And they will be sharing. We've got videos. We've also got some testimonies of people who are going to be telling us how being part of this project has benefited them as SMMEs. So as a cluster, as EThekwini Maritime Cluster, we will really like to thank Transnet, TPT, for the support that has been given on the project. None of this would have been successful without their support. And also, as a cluster, we would like to thank EThekwini Municipality for being the pillar partner and stakeholder in the implementation of EMC programs, and also in driving the maritime agenda within the city. And to our ESD beneficiaries who are here today and part of this graduation, as a cluster, we are saying, as they leave the nest today, we would like to wish them everything of the best as they go out there and starting to position themselves for bigger opportunities within the maritime sector. Our vision as a EThekwini Maritime Cluster is to be the knowledge and innovation hub for the South African maritime industry.
Our business is about hygiene and waste management. When we started the business, we started as a hygiene business and we did maintenance. We have clients where we've maintained and we did services such as yard cleaning, sweeping, general housekeeping, office cleaning. It has been such a privilege and an honor to be part of this program, as it has taught me a few skills that I was lacking in the business arena. When I started this program, I started as an individual. I did everything myself. The program made me realize that I needed a professional space in order to operate a professional business. I've since acquired the workstations that you see before us. I've since partnered with strategic partners in order to make sure that there is an existing business. We have an organizational structure. We have, our operations department. We have our sales department, which is still consists of myself. I look for new business. I see opportunities where there are. We have our IT, which consists of one individual. We have also our operations, which also consists of one individual that assists me and in our office. We also have our team that is spearheaded by Mr. Kumete, that is our waste management team. When we were doing maintenance for water and sanitation, we saw a gap where we can do waste management, and we saw a company by the name of EnviroServed, and then we were intrigued at what they did. We did a bit of research, and then we knew that our business had the opportunity to expand. We could expand from a hygiene and cleaning business to a waste management company. The great opportunity that EMC afforded us was that it had direct information on how to, be out there in the market, how to showcase ourselves, how to better equip ourselves with better skills, how to professionalize ourselves. So there was a lot of upskilling that EMC afforded us in terms of our business ethics. Currently, we are servicing a few clients that our operations manager, Mr. Kumede, will know directly because he services them directly. I'm more on the, securing of jobs, liaison with clients, and ensuring that the business as a whole operates. And I ensure that everything that is, going on in the business goes on well. So basically, I'm the heart of the business. In the near future, we are hoping to acquire more skills, do more training in order for us to tackle those more specialized types of cleaning. We are currently looking to explore container cleaning as one of the services that we provide. We're wanting to handle asbestos, so we need training to handle asbestos safely, as it is highly hazardous, and it needs to be disposed of in a proper way. So we need that skilling to upskill ourselves and our staff, because in every company, safety is very important and it is key. Going forward as well, we want to do training of high level, because with these sort of trainings, they will open opportunities for us in the industry. We can always look at high level cleaning in terms of the harbor. You know, when vessels call in, we can do hatch cleaning that can assist. You know, we know that Transnet has, you know, high level buildings. We know that Transnet has, you know, high level cranes. Their operation is based on heights. So there's different sorts of operations that goes on, and that would probably need cleaning of that nature. And by us being skilled in that nature, we'll be able to handle that type of cleaning, and we'll be certified to handle that type of cleaning, and we'll be working in a safe way. And I know that our stakeholders, they pride themselves on staying safe all the time and making sure that their staff is always safe. So we like to mirror that going forward, as we would like to partner with them and be a preferred supplier in terms of our services. We hope to acquire land in the near future where we can treat our own waste, where we can recycle our own waste. Currently, we are looking for land along the south where we can possibly, you know, start an operation of that nature. But at the moment, we are small scale. This we are probably looking at in the next 5 to 10 years. But you know, you need to start from somewhere. So we have started. We do cleaning. We need training. So now we just need the business in order for us to grow. My name is Moya Nzimande, Managing Director of Coastal Cluster Traders.
TN Development Projects and Management. My company is the beneficiary of EMC ESD program. We started in 2019. At EMC, I was introduced to maritime sector and to enter into stevedoring. But as time goes on, aquaculture surfaced in, and we were interested in doing aquaculture. EMC introduced me to UKZN to do a social entrepreneurship program. That's what makes our company to be more on community development and also social enterprise. And what we did here in the community, we arranged 3 cooperatives to work with us to benefit on what we were benefiting from EMC. We started aquaculture project because we had interest in this fish farming. We sent our members to a number of trainings in Bloemfontein with the assistance of EMC. They came back, and then we started our rudimentary fish farming. And my company put something like 80,000. While we're on the way, EMC came on board and gave us about 78,000 rands, which was the seed fund that we were able to do the bigger infrastructure that you saw down there. In a year's time, this project was able to create full-time job for 3 people that are working every day. This project is going to support our beneficiaries with food security and also with a commercial side. While satisfying the basic needs, it's also satisfying the business side of it. And I must say that through EMC, recommendation of EMC of this project to UKZN, right now we're working with UKZN. They are doing the re-engineering of the plan so that it adapts to so that our design adapts to the requirements of the law. As we are talking right now, maybe next week they will be here to figure out all the project or the whole project design. That's why we ask assistance from EMC to engage with Department of Fisheries to access their ADEP funding, because we are now dry with regards to funding. I think that is the long and short of it. We came to EMC as TN Development Projects and Training, but today we are trading as Cooperatives Development Services, because we have 3 cooperatives that are right here on site, which are being incubated in aquaculture, poultry, and hydroponics. We are going to have that journey with them for the next 3 years. My name is Themba Mkwaba. I'm the Director of TN Development Projects.
Ozel is doing lift and escalators installation, maintenance, and modernization. We're based in Durban, and I've been a part of EThekwini Maritime cluster since 2018. I've gained a lot of clients and trainings as well. Currently, I've recently got a contract with Transnet, 6 months contract. And also I got a contract with EThekwini Municipality. It was a once-off contract. And also I got a contract with Game at Mpangeni. I was subcontracted under IFE. That's an IFE elevators. So I've gained a lot of exposure with EThekwini Maritime cluster. I was using an office space, using their internet, using their phone to do a call to my clients. So EThekwini Maritime Cluster assists me a lot. So being part of GIZ training that I was assisted by EThekwini Maritime Cluster to be part of it. It will also uplift my business from buying the spares from Germany, and most of our lift here in South Africa, they're using German spec. So to me, it's an advantage as well. So I'm really, really grateful for being part of EThekwini Maritime Cluster. My dreams and hope for the future is I want my company to operate all over the country. Lift skills is a scarce skill. I also want to do trainings to develop other youth for lift skill. I would appreciate if one day I see a lot of black people in the industry. My name is Nokwanda Dlamini. I'm a director of Ozel Trading, trade as Ozel Lift.